Hi guys, and welcome to this battle against SamJM. This was recorded at the JacDan Pokémon night. So he sends out Golem and I'll send out my trusty Swampert. And I'm thinking about trying to get a nice beam on him to go for a 1k KO if possible. So he goes with an Earthquake, which does a decent amount of damage. Ice Beam, but unfortunately it doesn't get the 1k KO. So I'm left to think about what to do in the next turn, and I just go for a Stealth Rock in the next turn, as it's most likely going to be a 3-hit KO for Golem's Earthquake, which it turns out it actually is. So Golem Earthquake's gain, and it gets a crit. So I made a good choice there with Stealth Rock, trying to get the Stealth Rock in, and it does help just a little bit when I needed to. So he Earthquakes and takes my Swampert out, and I've got no worries because I've got plenty other chances to just go all out and kill his little Pokemon. Bear in mind, Sam's team is not properly EV'd or anything like that. Well, mine actually is. So him actually taking a few of mine out in this battle does a good job. So he sends out Raikou to counter my Starmie, and I Ice Beam to go for neutral in case he did switch, which he did. I'll switch out to my Tyranitar, which is Choice Banded. I changed my from my original Tyranitar to a Choice Banded one. Now his Raikou uses Signal Beam, which I was kind of surprised. Well, I kind of forgot Raikou could have Signal Beam, but Tyranitar was really the best counter I had for that Raikou. So he pulls the Raikou back and sends out Suicune, and I Earthquake, going for one of the most powerful attacks. Basically, I didn't think he would switch Raikou out straight away, but he did. So now I'm going to have to pull my Tyranitar back and bring out Starmie again, because Starmie of course has Thunderbolt, which is super effective against the Suicune, and it absorbs the Suicune's Ice Beam really nicely. The Sandstorm takes a little bit of chunk out of both our Pokemon, and in the next turn I use Surf, which does enough damage to take out the Suicune, even though it's not very effective. Now he's going to send out Dan Harvey's Algadouche, I think, because it's not Sam's Algadouche according to what I heard. It's apparently Dan Harvey's Algadouche or something like that. Anyway, he sends out Algadouche! Yes. So I bring him out, switch out to Tyranitar expecting a Shadow Ball, which he does do, and Tyranitar's Dark typing absorbs that very nicely, which I wanted to. Now here I'm going to go for a Stab Crunch. I could have gone for a Pursuit, but I wasn't sure if he would switch out or not. So he brings out Entei, and this turn here I use Crunch, and it does a sizable amount of damage, but I could have left Tyranitar in instead of switching out here, because I thought his Entei may have some type of fighting move to actually counter my Tyranitar, but it turned out it actually didn't, and he just used Flamethrower again, which kinda made bringing Dragonite out a bit pointless. So gets a crit, and a great big chunk of Dragonite's health has now been taken away, which I didn't really need to do. But yeah, I was acting on the presumption that Entei may have a fighting move. And so I just go with an extreme speed to kill off the Entei. All nice and good. All nice and good. Now in the next turn he's going to bring out Raikou, according to my timeline here. And Dragonite's buffed by Sandstorm a little bit, but it's negated by leftovers. Okay, so Sam sends out his Raikou, trying to get some neutrals on Dragonite, I think. I pull Dragonite back and bring out Lucario. Come on, Lucario, you can do this. You can do this. Yeah. So he tried to use Shockwave as neutral on Dragonite, and so did a sizable amount of Lucario, but does have quite low defenses. But now I have the speed advantage and get into close combat, and Raikou's down. Hell yeah, Raikou's down. And from this point onwards, I basically sweep his team. He wasn't prepared for the total assault that Lucario will bring out. And unless he was using this purposely for Death Fodder, I don't know why he brought Golem out at this point. As the 2 times effective against its rock typing. And that's Golem down, and next up is his Dragonite, which I spring my surprise, for I'm not sure if Sam knew I had this attack or not. I don't think he did. No. Stone Edge, it hits! And Dragonite's down! 2 times super effective. Hell yeah! Super effective! And a critical hit too! Awesome times. And now he's just got his Alakazam left, which I take out relatively easily. But this has actually worked out really nice. I use an extreme speed, and it takes us down to very low health. And luckily, thanks for the Sandstorm Tyranitar, Sandstorm takes the Alakazam out in a moment, after it pummels my Lucario Psychic. And that's basically a good game. Yeah, I win that one. Good game, Sam. You actually played pretty well, considering that you don't do competitive or anything. So, good game.